It's the Festival of Holidays at Disney's California Adventure, and we're here to use 8 Sip and Savor allotments today. Join us as we discover some new favorites and some bad bites. Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name's Ivy. We're here at DCA today. We're going to eat our way through the festival. AJ and I just picked up our Sip and Savor Pass. We made our list of 8 items, so that's what we get with this bad boy. We're ready to go. So come hang out with us and let's get some festival eats. The first order of business was purchasing a Sip and Savor. While you can order and pay at the booths, the festival has a way that you can save on some festival eats. Passes come in quantities of 4 or 8 food allotments, and there are discounts for Magic Key holders and cast members. Today's Sip and Savor costs $58, which means we will be targeting items over $7.25 to get the most bang for our buck out of this pass. So we are starting our festival day with a CVS style receipt. So AJ went to Mary Mashups because the line was short there and ordered all the food that we wanted for today's festival eats. So they printed him a very long receipt with all the food. So now all we have to do is go to the pickup side and then they use the highlighter to mark off when we get our item. So it's a Sunday. It's the last Sunday before Magic Key blackouts. I anticipate today being a pretty busy Disney day.
That's why we started early.
Yeah, which is why we started early. We got a table early in the shade. Let's see, what do we have on deck? From Grandma's Recipes, we have our barbacoa tamal de res. It's Oaxaca cheese, tomatillo salsa, and crema. We also have from Mary Mashups, we have the holiday mash bowl. So this is chicken, cheddar mashed potatoes, and turkey gravy with cranberry stuffing crunch. It really looks like croutons on top. Oh, is that the chicken? That's the chicken. Okay, it looks like crouton-shaped chicken. And then AJ really wanted to try the M&M's peanut butter fudge cake. This is a chocolate fudge cake filled with peanut praline, M&M's peanut butter minis, glazed with salted peanut butter and topped with a vanilla chantilly cream. Wow, so fancy. And then AJ also picked up the Glacier Margarita. So this is Blanco tequila, blue curacao, coconut syrup, lime and white cranberry juices, and rosemary. Wow, I was in it until the rosemary syrup, garnished with a champagne bubble candies on a skewer.
It looks super
I feel
cute.
like you've tried this before.
I don't remember.
I don't feel like it was a hit last time. Let's see what happens today. We are going to try the tamale first. Now, I had very amazing tamales this week.
I haven't had a tamale in like over a year probably.
This has a lot to live up to.
Say it looks like a good ratio of masa to meat. Nice shredded beef. Wait, don't say anything. Let me get a bite before you skew my judgment.
It's rather dry. The barbacoa was a little dry.
Yeah.
The salsa actually has some heat to it. It's not like overly spicy, but you know, some Disney food not always spicy.
There's a tingle. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that was really nice. The masa was good. I do think the masa was a little thick. But
I think it just wasn't hot enough, which made the masa feel thicker because it wasn't warmed up enough to be a softer masa. If that makes sense.
That might be on us because of, you went to 2 marketplaces. We filmed a little.
Right. Right. That could be on us.
So
the flavor is fantastic, I think. I really like the salsa. You can totally taste the richness of the beef. It's nice.
I don't know that I'm going to come to Disney for the best tamales.
Sure. Well, yeah, we live in Southern California.
Right. That's my point.
Now, I will say, trying to wash it down, this Glacier Margarita might be just what I need to wash it down, and maybe it enhances it.
Was that from this? That wasn't from the same
It was not from the
Okay.
same marketplace, but, so Glacier Margarita. It's got a good creaminess from the coconut that's not overpowering. I don't even notice the rosemary, and I do still taste the tequila. This is lovely. It's a little too sweet for a 16-ounce drink. I would rather have this probably in like a 10-ounce. But it's nice. It's very refreshing. And it pairs well with the tamale. Do it.
All right, we have our square chicken. Oh, those potatoes are, oh, there's a gravy. I was going to say those potatoes are liquidy, but that is the gravy. That tastes like festival in a bowl, or like holidays in a bowl. If you want to take a bite out of something and go, wow, that tastes like all the holidays mixed together, because that's how I like to eat like my holiday food, is like a base layer of mashed potatoes and all the things on top. This is kind of it.
All right, my turn to try this chicken bowl. Let's see what we get here. Got to get a little of everything. Got to get that crunch from the topping and the gravy and the mash and the chicken. Here we go. Okay. I agree with everything Ivy said. It's absolutely like that perfect one bite. You get all the flavors. You get the stuffing flavor is actually really, really good in here. I think my least favorite part of the dish is the chicken. The chicken's a little bit dense and doesn't like chew very well to me, but the flavor, phenomenal. This is good. I would have this again. Again, I would like to try it right after they hand it to me and see if it's different than after I walked around to multiple marketplaces to get other things. But yeah, this is all right by me.
It is time for our peanut butter fudge cake. We'll see what we got going on here. I'm gonna get a clean fork, no gravy on my fork.
I brought a clean fork and knife just for that reason.
We'll cut this open and see what's on the inside. There is peanut butter. I'm gonna cheat and I'm gonna cut myself middle so I can get some inside peanut butter goodness. All right.
Is it sweet?
Wow. Great flavors. Tastes exactly like you think it's going to based on the description, but it is sweet.
Yeah. There's mini M&Ms in the filling. We love to see that. Oh, wow. It's like a really thick, sweet cake, and then thick, sticky peanut butter, and then the little crunch of the candies. That's good. It is exactly as advertised. Chocolate and peanut butter explosion. That's quite tasty. I'm glad it's a small portion. I don't think anybody could eat or should eat a larger portion than that. But this, I think the way we're doing this in combination with the savory and sharing is perfect. This is a winner. I really like this.
We are here with the second round of food. Festival, not too busy yet, which is nice. It's just after 11. We have 3 savory items, a cocktail for AJ. We went to 2 different marketplaces. First, a twist on tradition. So we have the barbecue pulled pork cornbread cake and creamy slaw. You know, I didn't really know what I ordered. I wasn't expecting just the cornbread cake.
Oh yes, the pulled pork's under the cornbread.
I understood that once I saw it.
Oh yeah.
But the person in front of me got it, and I was like, they only handed her cornbread. Then we have the turkey galantine. It is a turkey croissant muffin slider.
There you go.
This looks a lot like the turkey sandwich that we really liked from Royal Street Veranda on Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
It is an herb mayo, a cranberry marmalade, and some turkeys on this like really nice puff pastry croissant. Very excited about that. And then AJ got the berry pomegranate paloma. It's Blanco tequila, blueberry puree, lime, cranberry, pomegranate juice, and agave syrup topped with Fresca. Oh, Fresca.
Yeah.
And garnished with a chili lime rim and an orange wheel. And then the last thing we got was from Winter Sliderland. Now, I filmed Festival of Holiday 2 years ago. I never published the video. It was the year that the brisket slider was new. And it is not for me. We were trying to eat a lot of festival food in one day, and that was one of the last things, was the 2 sliders. And I was with my friend Lindsay, and we still joke about it to this day. I'll look to see if I can find the clip since I never published it. But yeah, I almost got ill just trying to eat so much in one day, and that like did me in. So they have a new slider this year. It is an El Pastor and pineapple slider on a corn brioche. So I'm excited to try that. Where should we go first? What do you think?
I think we should start with the pulled pork and cornbread.
All right. Pulled pork and cornbread it is. This little tin, slaw juice all over the tray. Slaw juice is going to be my new term. Here's our little pulled pork and cornbread.
And you got to get the slaw with it.
Little soggy slaw. To me, this tastes like it could be a great summer picnic. You know?
Is the cornbread dry?
Well, I'm going to try things individually.
Yeah.
The bite was good. Cornbread's not dry at all.
Good.
Because it is on top of the very moist and juicy pulled pork. Pulled pork, very tender, very moist. A little bit of barbecue sauce in there. I have to say, it looks like there's diced pickles in the slaw, which gets 10 stars for me. Ooh. A pickle slaw? Why have I never thought about a pickle slaw?
I've never thought about putting pickles in slaw. Yeah.
I love pickles with like my barbecue. I love slaw. Like whenever we order anything barbecue, I always order slaw. That I didn't want this item today. Like this wasn't like
This wasn't one of your picks. I was like, we should try that. Yeah.
This so far is my favorite. It's probably the least holiday in my mind of like things that I look for in holiday flavors. Can I have a napkin?
You can.
I have slaw juice all over my
Oh
hand.
my gosh, that's your new phrase.
I know, just from holding the tin. Don't hold the tin, kids.
Don't hold the tin.
So like, just because I've never had pulled pork cornbread and slaw on a holiday, maybe we should start because that was surprisingly delicious.
I want to try the cornbread pulled pork all together. Let's get this one. Are you saying I should put the slaw with this bite?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Wow, that is delightful. It's almost like there's a touch of honey baked into the cornbread, so it's got just a little bit of sweetness, a little tang from the barbecue sauce. And I'm gonna be honest, I am not a coleslaw guy. I don't really like coleslaw. It's not my preferred side with anything that traditionally comes with coleslaw. This is a really good coleslaw, and I think pickles and coleslaw might be my new favorite thing.
A little turkey pufferoo. Don't really know how I should eat this. This is a big galabo turkey. I'm gonna just do it like this. We're gonna go in. I don't think I can set this down.
Okay,
So I think you need to just come and take a bite.
Come over and leave
Yeah.
it.
The herb mayo is nice.
That's really nice. I like the flakiness of the croissant dough.
It's very buttery.
A lot of turkey, the herb mayo absolutely makes it. And then there's just the right level of tartness from the cranberry marmalade, in my opinion. Again, I would like it a little warmer, but this is tasty.
That's the thing about festival food is nothing is actually cooked in the festival marketplaces. Everything is cooked and then delivered to the marketplaces. So you're never going to get anything that's like super hot and fresh. I think that was like the years that we had the fried artichokes. They were good, but they were never crispy because they were then held hot after fried, you know, like, so not every dish is the biggest winner because of that. So you kind of have to take that into consideration. That is one of the differences between our festivals and Florida's festivals is they have kitchens or even full barbecues, flat tops, fryers, all those things in their festival marketplaces. So I do, for what it is, I think this is great.
That's a lot of turkey.
It is a lot of turkey. So I do think this is a pretty good value for what you get. I was also going to say the turkey's shaved really thin. That way you're not getting a big bite of really dry turkey. So that's lovely. I think that was great. Do you like this better or the open-faced turkey sandwich at Royal Street?
Ooh, Royal Street.
Royal Street for me too.
Yeah.
This is good, but I would pick Royal Street. All right, our last food item for this round That bun is awful. I wasn't expecting as much spice in that.
Oh, is it spicy?
Like,
Okay.
like chili flake spicy, not
Yeah.
flavor spicy.
Yeah.
I've never had a good slider from Winter Sliderland. Ever. This? Also hard pass
Added
for
to
me.
that list. So, I'm not the al pastor and pineapple fan that Ivy is. I enjoy it, but it's not normally my like big jam. Watching her cut this,
Or
in,
would you say pineapple jam?
it's not my pineapple jam. That's true. That's good. Good one. Watching her cut it and then picking it up and feeling it. This bun is, it's not soft at all. There's no moisture. Yeah, I'm not hopeful. We'll see. Here we go. I did add a little of the side al pastor to my bite as well. That's really dry. I'm sorry. I wanted to like this more than I do like it, but this is a hard pass for me as well. Now, since it was so dry, I should wash it down with this tasty Paloma. Full disclosure, I forgot to say, please no tahini rim. Not a fan of tahini. And so I took a sip off camera just to be like, maybe the tahini works with the flavors, and immediately regretted that decision. So I have wiped off most of the tahini from the rim to actually like see if I enjoy the beverage. That's just a personal choice. If you like tahini, maybe you'll love it. But let's see. This is the Paloma. Cheers, friends. That is tasty. Ooh, the pomegranate juice actually makes it. It kind of rounds it out and makes it this like real smooth instead of overly sweet. The tequila pops nicely. This is a winner. I like this better than the Glacier Margarita because the Glacier Margarita was almost too sweet, where this is like nice and balanced. Color on both is fantastic. I taste the tequila more in this one than in that one. She acts like she's breathing fire. Yeah.
It's almost like a rocket pop.
Have a sip of this. Ivy's gonna be drunk. You taste the tequila more in this one, right? Is that all you can taste? I'm curious about that.
I got a lot of pomegranate on the front end. Like, shot of rubbing alcohol. That's what I taste. Have you ever had a shot of rubbing alcohol?
I have not.
Neither have I, but I refer to it a lot.
But that's what you imagine it would be like? Okay. And there you have it.
Now, for the content I know you are all here for, we are headed up to my favorite bathrooms. They're normally not too busy. There's usually not a long line, and it's nice and quiet because sometimes bathrooms are too chaotic. I'm just saying. What did you just do? Well, I was using the restroom.
How about socks? You know I'm a sucker for Stance socks. And every time I go to Disney Springs, I get new Stance socks. And today they had a Stance booth. So, they had some festival exclusive ones.
Okay.
There were some Star Wars ones, but the ones I wanted, they were out of my size.
Oh,
they had medium
darn.
left. And then they had some pre-release. So these don't come out until the summer, but they were releasing a few of the styles early. And my Goofy Stance socks had gotten a hole in them, you see. So I needed a new pair of Goofy Stance socks anyways. And then I wear the performance socks that have the little tabby on the back. All the time, so I got some Mickey ones because you gotta have some Mickey socks. And then one of the socks that I wanted that was festival exclusive that they didn't have in my size was a Chewbacca, and another one was a Darth Vader, and they had the same little cartoony Darth Vader design in their performance socks, like the active socks. So I got those too. So not too shabby. It's a good haul. It's a good haul for some socks.
So the Festival of Holidays is typically my favorite festival that we have all year long. I feel like it hasn't been the same post Panorama. There's been less marketplaces than there used to be. And it's like we're trying really hard to make a lot of things happen. I really miss the festival of yesteryear. It was really into the different styles of food, the different religions, the different ethnic styles. Like, it was really, really great. I'm a little bummed that it's not the same. At our last marketplace, it's right by Grizzly, so if you hear screams in the background, that's what's happening over here. We have our duo of mac and cheese.
It's called the Holiday Duet.
Duo. So we have the savory kugel mac and cheese with herbed breadcrumbs, sour cream, and chives. And then we have the chorizo queso fundido fake meat with a tortilla crunch. My tortilla crunch looks like a pinch of tortilla chips.
Very sparse.
Baby crunch. And then AJ got the cranberry Christmas mule. Gin, elderflower, ginger liqueur, cherry puree, cranberry, lime juices, topped with a citrus hard seltzer, and garnished with a lime wedge gummy. Interesting choice. Now, we have to first talk about the controversy of this marketplace. For every festival that I can remember, Festival of Holiday, there has been queso fundito. It has been the fan favorite item of every single festival. My personal favorite, because if you know me, you know tortilla chips is a food group. Queso dreams are the best. Don't laugh at me, it's just so good. You know it's so good. Queso's the one thing at Festival of Holidays that I said I won't share. I said I'll share everything else I order today, but I will not share my queso. Heaven, best thing ever. This year, they took that queso and turned it into a mac and cheese.
Which I'm not mad about.
I have mixed feelings. Would I like this? Probably. Would I also like the option to buy the queso fundido if you're already making the queso, just bloop in a cup, same toppings? What if it was a duet of queso? Mac and cheese, bowl of queso, and some chips.
You need to be on the festivals team.
Instead, I have this duet with the sour cream kugel pasta that I didn't like last year.
Ivy has big feelings about this.
I do. Okay. With that being said, we're going to do kugel first. Little eggy noodles, sour cream. It looks creamy, cream. Ooh. Ooh. That was a lot of sour cream in that bite. I'm going to go not get as much from the topping. Oh, it's very salty. We're going to go into the queso mac and cheese.
There's a lot of cilantro in that bite.
There's green chilies in it. Ooh, little heat. I'm going to need that water. Fake meat on top that looks extremely dry. We'll get a bite with the fake meat. Oh, so dry. Fake meat, no good. We're going to push that.
Oh, that's a whole big chunk of fake meat.
Here's where I'm going to ruin the magic. We came yesterday with AJ's mom, and we had this one item. I will say, I wasn't mad at the kugel mac and cheese yesterday. Big mad at it today. No good. Inconsistent. It's very salty. What I did enjoy yesterday, because there is that kick in the queso fundido mac and cheese, is mixing the two. So the creaminess of the sour cream can help cut it and make it a little just like creamier. I don't think the kugel mac and cheese is good today.
Was it way better yesterday overall?
I'm more mad than when I started this journey.
And I thought you were going to be less mad based on our yesterday experience.
Nope, big mad, big feelings.
So as Ivy already said, we had these yesterday. Now, I will say I was a fan of the kugel mac and cheese in years past, but I felt like it had a drizzle of sour cream on it instead of just like this big glob of sour cream. That was like a mouthful of warm sour cream. I don't get the saltiness she got, but it was just like a bite of warm sour cream. Okay. Interesting that it's a different, like, a different ratio and almost a different cook on the noodles than we had yesterday. From one day to the next, it's different, which is not ever the goal, but here we are. I think the queso fundido mac and cheese might be my favorite thing I've ever had at any of the festivals. I know that is going to be opposite of what Ivy said.
If you could see my face.
She gave me a look of disgust, and it lived up to what I expected it to taste like. So I am a fan of the queso fundido mac and cheese and would come just for that. I said what I said.
Guess he's coming by himself.
Christmas cranberry mule. I will admit that I just glanced at the recipe and saw that it was topped with citrus hard seltzer and was like, how is that a mule? Then I saw there was ginger liqueur in there and I was like, oh, okay, it's a mule. It's a gin mule. Very excited to try this. And I just have to say that this gummy that's like lime rimmed with lemon and coated in sugar is adorable, and I think is going to be a really nice treat along with this. But let's see how we taste. Very floral. Between the gin and the strong elderberry liqueur, it's very floral. It doesn't have the ginger bite that most mules have. There's just a little subtle gingerness to it, but it's very smooth, floral, and easy drinking. Not overly sweet. Definitely the most balanced of the 3 cocktails I've tried today. But if you don't like gin or floral drinks, stay away from this because the floral is definitely the overpowering part. Well, let's see how the gummy is. Oh, dude. Did you ever have the orange slices? The like jelly orange slice candies that were like coated in sugar as a kid? It's a lime version of that. That's fantastic. Yeah, this is my favorite of the 3 cocktails.
AJ told me I was being too angry today. But then I said, when you have inconsistent festival dishes, if I had what we had today, yesterday, we wouldn't have ordered it again. It was super good yesterday, and I was like, oh, we'll get this again tomorrow. We'll film, we'll do the whole thing. If I had a bad dish yesterday, I would have said, no, we'll skip it because we didn't like it, and we'll say that we ate it the day before, because I did take a picture just in case. Waste of one of my allotments of festival food. All right, we are going to Smoke Jumpers because the Sip and Savor Pass has 8 allotments. We used 7 food items at the marketplaces, and there are other locations throughout the park where you can use your Sip and Savor. Yeah. I hope there's not too much water in the background. I apologize. So that is why we picked an item at Smoke Jumpers. We're gonna go try that. Also, we came here today to try out a new little camera cam, little testaruski, so I hope you have enjoyed our video so far. I'll leave some info down in the description as to what we are up to today and what we're filming on.
I think I lost my gummy. I think it's somewhere in the drink.
We are on our final stop for our Sip and Savor. So we stopped at Smoke Jumpers. We got the hearty loaded fries. These are crinkle cut fries topped with shredded cheese, fried chicken, and green onions. You know, it doesn't say anything on the menu about them being topped with gravy, but here we are. We got some gravy on these bad boys. I will say this is probably the heartiest portion of anything we had today. This is worth a Sip and Savor redemption, let me tell you. You know, I always love Smoke Jumpers. They have a lot of different loaded fry options through the year. I do enjoy that. AJ did point out that you can't mobile order anything that you're going to use your Sip and Savor on. So that is one of the downsides because Smoke Jumpers does get a pretty long line. Luckily, it wasn't too bad when we got here. Ooh, this gravy's really hot. It's getting steamy. So here's our good little bite here. We got fries, we got cheese, we got gravy, we got a crispy chicken tender, and some green onions. It's like country gravy and some fries with some fried chicken and cheese. I don't taste a lot of the cheese because there isn't a ton. That's quite nice. Good shareable dish. I'm gonna take one more bite before I hand it over to AJ.
Ivy seemed really pleased with this dish. And I agree. I think from a value standpoint, this is a big, hearty dish. Smells great, nice and hot. Hot and fresh fries, good crispy chicken. Again, I don't know that this is like the most holidays dish, other than just like it's a good dish. But food-wise, this might be my favorite food item we've had today.
Ooh, strong words.
I know, but that's a delicious meal that I would eat anytime year-round. But all the elements work really nicely together. This is an absolute winner. Cheers to Smoke Jumpers for playing in the festival. We love it.
We came to the holiday cart in the Grand, and they are out of gingerbread cookies. So no sweet treats to take home today. So we had a good festival day. We used all of our Sip and Savor today.
Yep.
Happy about that when we can bust through a Sip and Savor and not end the season with one at home. It's always the worst.
It's just a waste, yeah.
What was your favorite food item today?
So my favorite food item overall would be the hearty loaded fries. But my favorite that was holiday feeling and tasting would be the turkey sandwich. How about you?
I do think the turkey sandwich was in my top 2. I think the pulled pork and the turkey sandwich are my
okay.
top of the charts for this festival for me. Worst thing, El Pastor slider.
100%, no doubt. I'm happy to hear you say that after how you were big mad.
Well, I am still big mad. Hurts my feelings. The mac and cheeses hurt my soul. But it's a great day. I will have to do the mathy math on the spending of the holiday, of the festival eats that we did. The Sip and Savor was $58 with the Magic Key discount. So what is that, like $7.25 or something? Was the break even for each item?
Yeah.
You sounded very confident in that.
7 times 8 is 56, and then the $2 more divided by 8 is a quarter. So yeah.
Yeah, so I was right.
$7.25.
And I do think, I don't actually know if there's a festival item under $7 these days.
It's possible that the dessert, that's the one I was questioning using the Sip and Savor on, was the dessert.
Well, friends, that is it from our DCA and festival day. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. I know I was pretty hard on some of the festival food, but like I said before, it is my favorite festival, so I have high expectations. We'll be putting up some more Tokyo vlogs, and what's next is Tokyo Disney, so make sure you subscribe to check out those videos, and we'll see you guys in the next one.